Also, though, I don't know what kind of flavor of people are on Tinder. I don't know what the guys are like. I just see the screenshots and stuff like on Instagram of, you know, people saying dumb stuff and guys getting their little feelings hurt, and then they turn around and call you like a fat whore or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, what is going on, Warband? It is Taylor the Fiend, back again with another response video, and on today's show, we're looking at a video on what it's like to be a quote-unquote plus-size girl, pardon me, on Tinder. But before we crack into it, guys, if you're new here, you're enjoying the videos, be sure to subscribe on your way in, come and join the Discord if you haven't already, and if you'd like to support the growth of the channel, be sure to check out the Patreon. You get some exclusive videos and stuff like that. It's a great way to support the channel. But, you know, let's crack into today's video, guys.
girl on Tinder. All right, this is gonna be good. I've been in a predicament. I love that word. I've been in a predicament for a few weeks now, ever since I made a Tinder account. I'm extremely insecure about my body, refuse to take any photos unless I myself am taking them from the shoulders up, which means that I do not have any photos that show my true stature and size. I have matched with a few different guys who are interested in me, but they are the typical run-of-the-mill skinny guys in their early 20s. Okay, since I'm talking to them, they are adamant. Adamant? Oh, she spelled it wrong. That one threw me off a little bit. They're adamant on taking me out on dates and meeting me in person, but seeing that I am so self-conscious, I just can't bring myself to meet them.
Yeah, see, because this is what girls would rather do, right? They'd rather get on dating apps, they'd rather talk to all of the guys, but then have no intention to meet up with him. They would rather get on there, waste a man's time, waste his resources if he does go out with her on like a dinner or something like that, and then meanwhile just see another guy anyway. You see, men and women use dating apps for different reasons, guys. We as men, right, when we get on a dating app, you know, if you're a guy still out there choosing to date or whether you're not, men in general will use dating apps for the purpose of meeting up with a girl, whether they want to sleep with her or they want to have a relationship. You know, men in general want to meet the girl. They want something to actually come of it. But do you guys know why women use dating apps, guys? Women will use dating apps just for attention, but for free attention, for an ego boost. That's all it is. A lot of men to women, guys, we're just free ego boosts to them, right? So this is why I say on the channel, this is one of the many reasons I say on the channel, don't be giving out your attention for free, guys. It's actually worth something. As much as they want you to believe otherwise, your attention is actually worth something. So when girls are encouraging you to do X, Y, Z for them, you know, in the name of, quote, being a good man, you don't have to listen. Okay? Let's continue.
I feel as though I'm almost catfishing them into thinking I'm somebody I am not. My biggest fear is that we will meet and they will immediately reject me. Sometimes I feel like I need to just come out and say, hey, I'm fat. But that would not help either. I'm extremely frustrated and I need in need of advice from the queen of advice. Thank you.
What do you mean you're frustrated? Right, okay, so this woman is being asked the question, so this isn't actually her describing the situation. So this woman just basically asked, she said, you know, I'm a plus-size girl on Tinder, and I match with all these guys, but they're skinny guys in their 20s, as if that's a bad quality. I don't really understand, right? So she still matches with a lot of men, right? But her complaint is she doesn't want to meet up with them because she's worried that they'll reject her because she's overweight. Well, here's what you could do. You could just actually post pictures of yourself and stop lying to people, right? That would be the first solution. The second solution, and probably a more important one for your actual health, is to go to the damn gym, right? So you've kind of got two options here. The first one is lower your standards because they're too damn high anyway. Like girls will always complain about dating guys, and it's so funny because they have the pick of the litter. Like girls will complain about how bad the dating situation is, but like if you were to switch, like put a girl in a man's place, insofar as how many choices they're able to get, they would lose their minds. You get girls out here who will get 100 matches on Tinder a day, guys. And I'm not exaggerating. Easily 100 matches on Tinder a day. And they will be complaining about the lack of men out there. And you know what? You turn around to the closest man and he's barely getting 20 likes in like the week. You know what I mean? So, no sympathy, guys. So, lower your standards or go to the gym. Okay? And you should be going to the gym anyway because I don't understand why anyone would want to have, you know, I can't understand the unhealthiness. I really can't. You should be going to the gym for yourself because you care about yourself, right? Let's continue.
No. I don't think that you should say, hey, I'm fat. Hey, by the way, I'm fat. Oh, we're having this lovely little conversation talking about meeting each other. Oh, BT dubs, I'm fat. Hella fat. Super fat. I'm fat, right? Like, that's awkward. And also it's going to show that it's going to show your insecurity. And obviously my first advice would just be like, okay, don't feel like that about yourself, but that's not just going to happen. That's
Interesting that that's your first piece of advice, is rather than A, fix it, or B, lower your standards, your first piece of advice is to not feel that way. Where are the practical solutions? You know, whenever we see this advice, guys, where's the practical solutions, the proactive solutions? It always seems to be just accept me the way I am. It always seems to come back to that, right? Like, how about we remove the dishonesty? How about we lower the standards? Or how about we actually take care of our physical health? Those would be like my top 3 recommendations that I would make right off the bat. Okay, but the first one is like to feel okay with yourself. I mean, what is that? How is that even going to help anyone? If one of my friends comes to me, right, one of my mates in real life, they come to me and they have a health problem. I'm not just going to be like, man, you know what? You got to work on feeling better about yourself. That is such a disservice I'm doing to my friend. You guys see how damaging that advice is to my friend? I hope I'm making sense here and you guys are following, right? I'm doing my friend a disservice by giving them that advice. Good advice would be, hey man, you know, we could do X, Y, Z. I'll come with you to the gym and I'll teach you about this if they're overweight, for example. You know, like I'll show you how the machines work. We'll crack into it. It'll be fun. You know, and no judgment or whatever, like stuff like that. See, that would be a lot better advice. Let's continue.
obviously something that takes time, and it's obviously something that you haven't taken the time to fix, basically. So my advice here is post the photos of yourself. Post real photos of yourself with your full body showing, and then see who's interested in you. What's the point of you showing shoulders up? I mean, if you think in your mind that you are basically creating a fake persona when doing that, I mean, how is that helping? If you're legitimately on Tinder because you want to meet someone and maybe have a relationship or have, you know, hook up or whatever it is that you're looking to do.
Again, most girls are not on Tinder for that reason. Most girls are on Tinder for attention. Guys, please, I cannot stress this enough. When you are talking to a girl on Tinder or just, you know, on Messenger and stuff like that, you are trading with her. If you are giving away all of your validation and attention, what are you doing? Like, what, you're not there to find out her hobbies, her interests, her entire life story. That is what you do when you meet in real life. Okay? Don't be wasting your time texting women, guys. It's a real waste of time. It gets you nowhere, and oftentimes it just reduces attraction anyway. Okay?
Then what are you doing? What are you doing giving them a small portion of you and hiding, at least that's what you're saying you're doing, hiding what you really look like?
Because then you can get more free attention than you would otherwise, right?
Also, I would like to mention that if I showed someone like you guys right now, if I only showed you from here up, right? Full makeup. Imagine me on a regular day. Full makeup, little whatever, little squinty eye thing, you know what I'm saying? If I was over here trying to be all cute, whatever, would you guys think that the rest of me was skinny? Like, would you assume that from shoulder down, right, from armpit down, let's say, the rest of me is a size 6 or something? Would you think that? I doubt it, okay? Hello, I have hands, I have a whole round face, like, I'm a little wider, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm round. You can tell I'm fat from shoulders up.
I mean, lots of girls will do this thing where they post photos of themselves from, you know, from the torso up kind of thing, and you can't tell they're overweight. You know, they might edit it a little bit, they might angle themselves differently. So it's just a really silly question, right? A lot of girls will hide their weight by doing exactly what you're explaining right now, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
They can probably tell that you are not the skinniest person ever. So a skinny guy is interested in you. That doesn't mean that he's not interested in someone who is plus size, okay? It doesn't mean like a skinny guy automatically wants a skinny guy. Also though, I don't know what kind of flavor of people are on Tinder. I don't know what the guys are like. I just see the screenshots and stuff like on Instagram of, you know, people saying dumb stuff and guys getting their little feelings hurt, and then they turn around and call you like a
Guys getting their little feelings hurt. You know, I really try, like when I make these videos, guy, like I try and give an analytical response. I try and say things that are maybe helpful to men. Maybe we can watch these videos and learn something. I don't actually do that many character attacks on people. I really don't. Um, but you know, I think a lot of men would watch this video up until this point and they'd go, okay, yeah, it makes sense. She's not too bad. Like she's just having a discussion. But then you get to this part and she's just dug herself a hole, right? There's not a lot I can do to help her. You know, when you say, oh, men getting their little feelings hurt, I mean, good luck to you. right? Because you just lost any respect with anything you had to say, right?
A fat whore or something, you know what I mean? Like, I only see that portion of it, so I can't give you firsthand experience, but I'm sure that there are plenty of fat girls right here watching this video that have been on Tinder or have been on, I don't even know any of the dating sites, have been on any of the other ones, right? Match.com. Plenty of fish. Hold up. They're coming to me now. No.
Yeah, it's almost like you knew them the whole time and you were pretending like you were not low class enough to know all the dating apps, right?
Nope, those were the only ones. eHarmony if you're fancy. Farmers only. Yeah, that's right. Somebody went in on me and said, I can't believe you're talking badly about farmers. Blah, blah, blah. My dad's a farmer. I'm like, bruh, I'm not talking nothing about farmers. I said I don't want to look like a farmer. Yeah, like, chill, okay? Chill, all right? I guess city folk really don't understand. The tagline was legit. Christian mingle. Isn't there one for Jewish people too? What is that called?
This lady was pretending not to know what the dating apps were called, right? I just find that funny, right? Like, she was pretending like, yeah, I don't do any of that online dating stuff, but then all of a sudden I haven't even heard of these last few, right?
Forget. But anyway, J-date. My brother just said J-date. If I doubt that, like, I doubt that they freaking care or whatever. You're gonna meet somebody, right? Like, someone here in the audience has been on these websites, and you guys you've met people being fat, all right?
Guys, you know, we're gonna wrap up the video there, and it's kind of sad to me, man, when we watch videos like this and the end conclusion. So we've just watched this woman give advice to a lady that's overweight, okay? None of that advice told the woman to lose weight or told her about her standards, and she only told her to be a little bit more honest, right? At no point did we bring up anything constructive. You see, it all comes back to accept me the way I am, look after me the way I am. There's always going to be a man to pick up the pieces. And you know, part of the message that I want to give to you guys in the video is, don't allow yourself to be used, guys. You are not there to clean up someone else's mess. A lot of these girls will be hitting 30 or 40, and they'll expect men like you, yes, men like you watching the video right now, they'll expect you to come along and, you know, pick up their life and pick up the pieces and handle everything. Guys, that is not your responsibility, okay? Your responsibility is to yourself, to the people you care about, and to your family. Stuff like that, you know, stuff that you care about. Okay, you don't have to be a second chance for these women who have spent their 20s and 30s on the carousel, and then they want to come around and find a good man, okay? So value your time, your attention, your resources, and, you know, do what you want to do in life, guys. But we're going to leave today's video there because that is enough of that one. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe on your way out. Comment your thoughts, your experiences, your opinions on today's video. Subscribe if you're new, if I didn't say that already. And if you'd like to support the channel, guys, be sure to check out the Patreon. You get some exclusive videos, and it's a great way to support the content, the creation of content over here. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yo, boys, it's Taylor here. I just want to say thank you if you've made it to the end of the video. And if you've been enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe on your way out, join the Discord, and check out the Patreon link in the description. See you boys in the next one.
Talking too much in the gum and they're missing it mark. Had to put myself together, we can compose you, follow my heart. Alright. I used to ride in the back of the bus.